So, throughout the past couple of weeks, I went back and forth on what I want to make my first video about. Should it be about art, some of my processes, some of my ideas? Should it be about philosophy, or should it be about myself, telling you a bit more about me? And with all of these ideas in mind, I didn't really know what I wanted to settle, and furthermore, I didn't know what was a good idea, what was a bad idea, how people would react. And eventually I noticed, wait, that in itself is a really good subject. That in itself is something that one should probably talk about. And I think that really the best time to do this is with the very first video. So I'm gonna talk to you about something what I like to call the jump. Now, what is the jump? The jump is this idea of finally getting started with something that you were setting out to do, with something that you intended to do, but for some reason never got to do. Let's say, for example, you wanted to start with a comic for quite some time, but there was just this background noise at the back of your head that just kept you from doing it and just kept your motivation down. The jump is getting over that and just doing it. For me, there are three walls to overcome. Three walls that predate the jump. And these are the what I think about the what, and what others may think about the what. The what is what I want to do. What is the project? What is the goal? What is my mission? What do I want to accomplish? This is something a lot of people actually hang themselves up with. They overthink. Should I do this? Should I do that? They have hundreds of goals, or even worse, they have no goal at all. The second barrier is what I think about the what. Continuing with our example from before, I want to create a comic, but now all the self-doubt builds up. Can I even do that? I have no idea of storytelling. I still have problems with perspective and anatomy. Can I really do that? Do I even have the software? Do I have the tools? Do I have the time? Maybe I'm gonna put it off for a couple of more weeks. Maybe work on some other things for now, and then we end up not doing it at all. The last and worst barrier is what others think about the what. So you decided you want to make a comic, and you said, okay, screw the self-doubt, I'm gonna do it anyways. But now you become too worrisome of what other people will think about your project. May it offend people? Do they think this is good? Will they think this is bad? Maybe they're gonna hate the style. Maybe they're gonna hate the idea I had. Maybe they'll come after me, which I do with other people so many times. I mean, we always see that. You know what? Actually, I'm getting a little bit anxious. I'm getting cold feet. I think I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay in the shadows for maybe longer until I'm better. Until I'm sure that I can deliver something that is a lot better. So with all that in mind, how do we get to actually starting with something? How do we get to the jump? For the what you want to do, what kind of goal you want to set for yourself, I cannot help you. This is something that you will have to answer for yourself. It is a very personal question, and I can't and don't want to answer it for you. Now, about the worries of what you may think about your work and what other may think about your work, they actually share the same answer. Fuck it. Say you are worried that you are not up to standard. Well, you wouldn't know until you tested it, wouldn't you? You will have to test yourself to find yourself. And what others think, same rules apply. You wouldn't know what others will think about your work until you put it out there, until they tell you. So this is not the time to worry about these things. For example, when I was doing this video, one thing that held me back greatly when I was working on this video, well, it took so long because I was so preoccupied with these worries. Does this adhere to my standards? Does this adhere to what I want to deliver to other people? And what will other people think about the thing I present? Will they think I'm some kind of high mighty holier than thou? Will they think I'm a preachy asshole? Will they not like my voice? Will they not like the way I present my videos? And with the plethora of different videos and commentaries and artists out there, it isn't unfounded, but it doesn't matter until you put yourself out there. I don't know how they will think about me until I put myself out there. So I said, fuck it, and here I am. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope to do some more art-related subjects, tutorials, maybe presentations in the future. But this is really something that got to go off my chest, and maybe sharing this with you will help you with starting with whatever you want to do as well. Also, thanks for 100 fans on newgrounds.com. I fucking love you guys. See you next time.